So excited about it.
Good. All right. Could everybody please stand for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notification of this meeting has been provided by advertising in the record and posting notice of this meeting in Borough Hall and the Superintendent's office. I hereby call to order the public meeting of the Little Ferry Board of Education, Thursday, February 19th, 2026 at 7:03 p.m. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Brunelli. Here. Mrs. Bertoli.
Here.
Mr. Pykos. Mr. Kanan. Mr. Mealy. Ms. Patel.
Here.
Mr. Borisek.
Here.
Mrs. Filasuzo.
Here.
Mrs. Bradley.
Here.
Ms. Finisovich.
Be it resolved that the Little Ferry Board of Education approves the minutes of the regular public meeting held on January 22nd, 2026. Do I have a motion? Motion. Second.
Who's the motion?
Go ahead.
Second. Who's the second?
Me.
Right. Mr. Brunelli.
I was absent.
Mrs. Bertoli.
Yes.
Mr. Pykos is absent. Mr. Kanan is absent. Mr. Mealy.
Yes.
Ms. Patel.
Yes.
Mr. Borisek.
Yes.
Mrs. Filasuzo.
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley.
Yes.
Motion passes.
I'll now open up to Mr. Parapato to provide his superintendent's report.
All right, we can start with Mr. Buck. No, you're before that you're up. All right.
So this is for January. January student month is inquisitive learner on our Gold Night platform. Our first one for grade 5, we have Noah Craig. Teachers in grade 5, stay up here, Mr. Harris, a little bit. All right, grade 5 teachers have the following things to say about Noah. Consistently demonstrates focus and responsibility in his work. He stays on task, shows developing strong work habits and focus on care and his quiet manner. He is kind, respectful, collaborates well, and gets along nicely with his peers. He continues to grow in confidence in 5th grade, and it's been wonderful to see him shine. Congratulations. Ferry. Grade 7, we have for January student of the month, Chen Ha. Right, Jen. The teachers in grade 7 have the following things to say about you. She is very dedicated student. Every participating class and will go above and beyond in her work. She is respectful to teachers and her peers. She is always interested in new things in her studies, works well in small and large groups. She is very observant of working with her peers and finds ways to support them. Congratulations. Our grade 8 student of honor, Michaela Augustine. The teachers in grade 8 have the following things to say about Michaela. She leads by example, consistent excellence, responsibility, and focus in all her academic work. She demonstrates quiet but powerful leadership, earning the respect of peers through her actions rather than attention. She willingly supports classmates, offering help and encouragement while fostering a positive collaborative environment. She approaches challenging tasks with determination and grit, persevering even when the work is demanding. She encourages others to strive for their best, setting a high standard through her work ethic and attitude. Congratulations. Our ex-student representative here. Former. Good. Perfect. There we go. We got Kylie a microphone. All right, congratulations once again to the students of the month. To continue on with my report, the HIP report for since our last board meeting is 0 Washington and 0 at Memorial. The two big items that I just want to discuss publicly is on the agenda tonight. We do have a lease purchase of 228 Main Street that you will see. This will be set up for a March 1st takeover for the lease, which if the board approves tonight, this will allow us to move our business office and our board office off campus, which will essentially create space for an ASD program to continue for 4 of our students. Instead of sending them out of district, we'll be able to keep them in, which is amazing. It's something we've really prided ourselves in since some of these students have entered through here in preschool. Additionally, the state has changed their square footage model, allowing us to potentially use the modular units for preschool once Liberty School is complete, which also was our original plan for the business office and my office to move to. But with the new law change, we are going to essentially, it's an 18-month lease. Essentially, it's a 12-month lease, meaning that it is from March through the end of next year, allowing us some time to see how this works, how it flows, how it works for the district. And then we, as a board, can decide if we want to continue that or if we're going to look for an alternative. I just didn't want something to be on an agenda and have people like, what is this? What, that it's real estate. So when something becomes available, we move relatively quickly. And it kind of all happened, I would say, as a board or for the board's sake, it all did happen relatively quickly. So that was 228 Main Street.
the demonstration site, I do want to point out that in the last meeting, I got to announce that our preschool received a 4-star rating, which is the highest rating it can receive by the state of New Jersey. And I was just notified, I would say about a week ago or less, that we are now considered and will be awarded on April 23rd a demonstration site, meaning the state has chosen Little Ferry to be a demonstration site for districts that are either looking to go into the PK, which is a preschool expansion, and or for other schools to come and look at best practices here. So that's credit to the whole team, the whole department, the teachers, the students. They're really moving that in the right direction. I thought it was something that should be publicized appropriately. And Mr. Lesovich, you have the floor.
Good evening to our Little Ferry Board of Education, school administration, and all those in attendance tonight. This month, the Ridgefield Park High School Teachers and Counselor visited the 8th graders to describe the scheduling process for the upcoming freshman year. Students were given a presentation explaining electives, language classes, AP, and dual enrollment courses. Then the 8th graders were able to choose courses for next year's schedule. Students who received high honor and honor roll from Marking Period 2 were awarded with chocolate, cookies, and some free time. Students would like to thank the school administrators for this thoughtful treatment. Our lunch advisory committee recently met with our administrators and now gave us a taste test new food items for future menus. Last week, students and staff participated in Random Acts of Kindness Week. Each day had a different theme where students and staff used to according to the theme to recognize acts of kindness. We were also given challenges each day, such as complimenting someone and helping someone without being asked. Last Friday, the Student Government and Safety Patrol distributed carnations across the school for annual carnation ceremonies. Thank you again to Mr. Borison for the generous donation of beautiful carnations for this fundraiser. Little Ferry hosted the new FBL basketball tournament for both the boys and girls leagues throughout this year. I'd like to congratulate both coaches for finishing third place in the tournament. Additionally, during the new FBL All-Star Games, Casey and Nick won the boys' golf shot contest, and Leo Flora Batista won the girls' three-point shootout. Congratulations to Casey and Leo. Our PTA hosted the annual talent show last month in the Path Memorial School Gym. Thank you to the PTA and parent volunteers for all of their hard work putting this event together. And great job to all the students. This is all updates from the students of Little Ferry. Thank you again to all attendees.
Excellent job.
Thank you, and student of the month, congratulations. You don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting. We will not be offended if we leave, but we are going to continue on.
Who's my report?
We'll now open it up to Mr. Gomez for his board secretary report.
Good evening, everyone. So our fiscal reports are in for January. Once again, they're on time. Budget news. So normally, the governor of New Jersey does their budget speech around 24th of February. That's where the state aid gets released. Right now, there's a bill in the assembly to give her an extension. So what it's going to do to our schedule, God knows, because nobody's ever been 2 weeks late. So right now she's asked to extend it from March 10th, which is unheard of. So on the good front, so food service, we're going out to bid for a new kitchen, which will be in the cafeteria. So that will occur here on Wednesday, February 25th. So depending on what kind of bids we get, hopefully we'll be actually doing a full kitchen. So we're looking forward to that. Food service. So for the month of January, we had 3 less serving days. So that had a little bit of an impact. So in 2026, this year we served about 15,000 meals. Last year it was about 16,000, but there's a 3-day difference. Average meals per day went up slightly. So we received a $51,306 subsidy from the federal government. The profit for January was $14,763. Year to date, the program has made net profit $95,875. So that concludes my report, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. Mrs. Bertoli for personnel.
Yes, we've got personnel, and the only thing to the public is we're hiring 2 teachers to replace 2 maternity leaves.
Right, Mr. Self for education.
Yes. Teachers have reviewed winter data from iReady, literacy and math screeners to determine next steps of instruction for all students with Mr. Wood and Mr. Dunn. The data kindergarten through grade 8 has the best performance gains in 5 years. Teachers in grades 2 to 7 have completed their Conquer Mathematics professional learning for the year. On Friday, the entire kindergarten team, along with Ms. Ferragallo, will complete a math professional development at Conquer Mathematics. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Mr. Benelli for finance,
We met before this meeting, we're currently working.
Mr. Mealy for policy,
Okay, we had a policy bylaw summary regarding nepotism. This bylaw reflects the adoption of NJAC, which remains unchanged, but has reorganized within the bylaw for better alignment with the administrative code. The regulation requires every Board of Education to implement a nepotism policy that includes all provisions of NJAC 6A23A 6.2 as a condition of receiving state aid. Therefore, bylaw guide 0142.1 is mandated for all school districts. And the second part is appointment of chief school administrator is revised. This policy reflects age primarily to legal citations, requirements related to the executive county superintendent's review of superintendent employee contracts outlined in the NJAC 6A 23A 3.1 are addressed in policy guide 1620. Administrative employment contracts policy guide 1220 includes provisions governing recruiting, qualifications, and employment contract requirements for the superintendent. QSAC governance indicator 3 requires districts to adopt a policy addressing executive county superintendent review and approval of superintendent contracts, making this policy mandated.
thank you. Mrs. Patel for transportation,
No update to provide.
Mr. Borsec is for liaison report. We'll now open it up to public comment on agenda items only.
Hi. Just a few questions, maybe logistical ones regarding the lease over at 228.
Good.
Okay, so this Ford office over here, that's the one you want to make the classroom you're talking about?
No.
No? What do you, and then there's also the office over here by the cafeteria. Is that what are planning to change?
No.
So I'm confused why you said you're trying to get 4 more students there.
Where?
Here, have more space.
We need classroom space,
Okay,
which would be essentially the offices.
okay. And is there enough parking over there at 228?
Parking would be limited. We're in conversations right now with the borough, Sokol, as well as a few other places.
I think that's all I had, because I know it's tight. up
Parking
there.
is limited. Unfortunately, throughout the process, really nothing has been ideal. Like there's not like the perfect
But,
place.
yeah, I know Sokol isn't even finished yet, so.
No, we're not moving into Sokol.
No, but I
We have
just said
no
they haven't
agreements.
even opened it up yet.
Correct.
And there'll be a sign over there for anybody who has to go over there.
We're still gonna have office hours here. I'm probably gonna be here more than I'm actually there. But I do need a place, obviously, to work and do stuff.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yep,
Thanks.
absolutely. Thanks for asking.
Any other public comments? We'll now take a block vote on F52 to F54, DO 209 to DO 213, P146, P157, FA9, C25 and 26, PO 13 and 14. Do I have a motion? Motion. Second? Second.
Mr. Brunelli?
Yes.
Mr. Bertoli?
Yes.
Mr. Pietro's is absent. Mr. Don is absent. Mr. Mealy?
Yes.
Mrs. Patel?
Yes.
Mr. Borsec?
Yes.
Mr. Luzuzo?
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley?
Yes.
All motion passed.
We'll now open it up to public comment on non-agenda items. No? Do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion. Second?